Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. I have something a little different for you with this video review. We actually went up to the Ford Proving Grounds a few months ago. We had our first dibs with the new Super Duty, and what happened was there was so much extra footage that I have of towing with a gooseneck trailer, towing with conventional trailers, and everything in between, off-roading and all this tech stuff that we focused on, that I wasn't able to fit it in our first Super Duty review. So I have this F350 Super Duty here as a prop because I want to walk you through what you're going to see. We're going to take you back to Ford Proving Grounds in Detroit, Michigan. We're going to do some heavy towing, we're going to do some heavy off-roading, and show off the tech of the new Super Duty trucks from Ford and find out, is it better than what Chevy and GMC is bringing over at General Motors with their heavy duty trucks. So let's go ahead, let's get into the towing and other features, and then we're gonna see you at the end with the wrap up. Guys, we are here at the Ford Proving Grounds doing a Super Duty module run through all these skills and drills. First up with this particular F350 Super Duty dually is going to be what's called Pro Trailer Hitch Assist. This is going to take all of the hard work out when you are backing up on to the trailer to get that ball perfectly lined up so you could hitch perfect every single time. And this is going to take out all of the stress with doing that and make you look like a pro. Let's go ahead, let's jump in and see how it works.
So to start the Pro Trailer Hitch Assist feature, you can start in any gear, but for now we'll start in reverse. You will start by hitting the Pro Trailer button. It'll ask us if a trailer is connected, just indicates that we want to start the Pro Trailer Hitch Assist. So in this case, the trailer is not connected, so we'll hit no. It'll initialize for a moment. Now it's asking us, the first part is manual. It's going to ask us to move the trailer so the trailer coupler is inside that target. So we'll start in reverse, we'll just back up. It's telling us to stop to indicate that this is the correct trailer that we want. It's asking us now to press and hold the Pro Trailer button to start. So I'll start by pressing and holding the button. It'll ask me to release my pedal, my foot from the pedal and hands from the steering wheel, and the automatic maneuver will start to begin. So again, it's controlling the steering, braking, and throttle to automatically back up the truck to align the hitch ball to the trailer coupler. It was nice and slow for comfort, but not too slow. It's actually a very quick maneuver. So once we're a couple feet away, the system will pause. So it's pausing here to ask me to verify that the coupler height is appropriate for the hitch. In this case, we know it is, so I'm going to go ahead and hit appropriate. It'll ask me to press and hold the button to resume. So I'll do that. Again, my feet are not on the pedals, my hands are not on the steering wheel. So again, slowly back up for comfort. All right, and now that it's aligned, it's going to ask me to continue to hold the button as it's applying the park brake. Now it's going to ask me to shift to park. We can get out and check out the alignment.
All right, guys, the next step of this Super Duty day out here at the Ford Proving Grounds is going to be with this F250. We're going to do the Pro Trailer Backup Assist, all with that simplicity of backing up the trailer. This particular one has a wired camera at the back of the trailer to really give you that great visibility. But let's hop in and see just how easy it is to be a trailer pro in this new Super Duty.
You can have the side of the trailer here and the back of the trailer there. I like it the other way, but everybody's got their preference. And there are other views too if you want. And then just to engage it, you hit the start button so it's on. You just go into reverse. It says go ahead and back up slowly. So if you want the trailer to go to the left, you'll see I'll just use the button to move it, and then when you don't do anything, it just straightens the trailer out.
Oh, so you can always go back to straight.
Yep, it will just automatically go back to straight, and it will straighten the trailer out for you.
Will it straighten it if you've already got it kind of jackknife? Like
it will
really
try.
extreme? Okay.
Depending on it obviously takes some distance for it to straighten out. But now I just want it to go straight, so I'm not doing anything.
right, guys, we are here at the Ford Proving Ground having a Super Duty kind of day, and we are going to start off big because we're not ready to go home yet. We're in this F450. This is that workhorse, and Ford has really gone through the whole platform to maximize what you're able to tow. And you'll see as we go to roll on out, we are towing 40,000 pounds. That's basically going to be the equivalent of 5 1/4 Super Duties on a trailer. And it's not so much about bringing all the amenities, because for every pound that Ford was able to shave from this platform equates to 7 more pounds of weight that you could tow. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do a little bit different on throttle in this Ford Super Duty.
So I put you into tow haul mode here. This is where our drive modes are. We have standard. Every truck gets a brake controller. Sure. Here. So it should be all set. If you want to check it, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Put it in drive and
we're ready to roll. All right, guys, here we go. Towing 40,000 pounds.
So let's check the exhaust brake. Yep. We'll turn it on here for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're on. You're all set. All right, so we're gonna go out of here. You turn right. Thank you. I didn't say that. Follow that truck.
Okay.
Stop at that stop sign, and we'll go straight.
I tell you right away, I do like the way everything is laid out in the interior, and how you were mentioning now standard is the 8-inch infotainment system, whereas once upon a time that was a top trim item. But really, 40,000 pounds. And you were saying 1,200 pound-feet of torque in this F450 Super Duty.
500 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds.
Wow, that's definitely blowing away the competition. That's for sure. I tell you, you know, I know we haven't really started the loop yet, but so far, I feel very comfortable with having 40,000 pounds behind us.
That's what we want to do. Make hard towing feel easy.
Jeez. We have that 10-speed automatic transmission.
Transmission.
Yep. And then you were also mentioning about the suspension, how this has been fine-tuned.
Yeah, so new for 2023 is we've brought in all new suspension tuning. So we have new shocks with new valve codes and engineering speak. Unloaded and loaded, you will definitely notice a difference in ride performance.
Sure.
It's much plusher with our new suspension tuning on it. So it allows you to...
supposed to be going this way.
It allows a much more enjoyable experience driving the truck. And I've noticed even in some of my personal travels that, man, I mean, it's like I feel like I'm doing 40 miles an hour, and I look down and I have to get my GPS out, and you know, doing 65. It's crazy how smooth it is. It's really awesome.
So what kind of grade?
This is a 7% grade.
7% grade. And how fast would you say would be the safe speed going up this when you're towing this kind of weight?
How fast do you want to go?
Serious? Wow. Well, you know, as on Raity's Rides, if somebody says, how fast do you want to go? We're going to go. So right now I'm almost at 40 miles an hour.
Look at you're accelerating.
It is. We are accelerating uphill with 40,000 pounds behind.
40,000 pounds, yeah.
We're now over 40 miles an hour. Wow.
So we're going to get to the top of the hill here, and there's going to be a traffic circle.
Okay.
For awareness.
And obviously we talked about how there's all that revised grille openings for
cooling,
for cooling and everything.
So we're going to go follow that stop sign.
Okay.
And we'll do a left out here, and we'll go down the hill now. We're going to go around here.
Sure.
And go left. You're clear coming this way.
Make it legit. Here we go.
So we're going to go down. There's going to be some S turns through here.
Okay.
This is where we can show off some of the great braking that we have.
Wow.
Now you got the engine spooling up.
And this is
going downhill. I don't know what the
percentage is.
Here, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you could hear it and feel it doing the work. I still can't believe I got 40,000 pounds behind me. Alright guys, just like the number says, 40,000 pounds. What a crazy experience, but guess what? It's not over. We're gonna get into some more Super Duties and do some more towing, but we wanted to start off with the biggest, baddest amount, class leading, 40,000 pounds being towed by a truck. Alright guys, now we're not only gonna be doing a King Ranch, but also it's the F250 Super Duty with that high output motor. What does that mean? We're talking about 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. So let's go ahead and get towing in this King Ranch. I tell you, it's crazy how easy these trucks are to drive, and it almost feels, because how much were you saying is behind us?
Oh, this is 19,500.
19,500 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes you a champ.
Yep. All the tech and improvements we've made over the last several years really make the towing job much easier, much less stressful.
And with your role, you're focusing specifically on the cooling side of things.
Yes.
So what are some changes that maybe somebody who's already owned a Super Duty that now wants to step in to one of these, what are some of those things that you guys handled on your side to make it all come together?
So specifically on the high output, we're sending coolant to the turbocharger compressor housing. So we did have to make a change. We're using the low temperature system for that. So we did make some changes to the hydraulics, and it really shines in hot weather, high grade, extended grade. Yeah, it can put the power down and go up really fast if you want to. So. And
we're based in the Tampa St. Pete area, so we know about hot, humid conditions.
Yeah, well, you don't got the grade, so you got to go out west to really get the grades, right? Take a trip out to Davis Dam.
It's incredible just how the whole system, like something I've been talking about, and no matter which Super Duty we've been towing in, is just how it's such a balanced product. It's not just about you guys threw a bunch of horsepower, a bunch of torque, but suspension, the transmission side of things, and then just this ability to just go on throttle up a 7% grade and you're accelerating.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah.
You're getting close to 60 at the top.
Yeah. Oh, you have it down. Yeah, because right now we're at 54. I mean, she's pulling. 57. Oh my God. Pretty much just got there. And then the way that the truck is balanced with the brakes, like I was saying, and just the handling and the suspension, I mean, you're not white knuckling anything here.
And you also got all the camera views when you're driving as well, if you want to see anywhere.
The turns, yeah, that's, I think, another big asset is having that visibility. Not only are you getting that great plethora of information and readouts of anything that you could think of when it comes to engine temps, this, that, and everything else, but also the camera visibility is going to make your life that much easier. And I was looking at that turbocharger on this engine. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that must take a lot of special cooling to keep that thing in check.
Yeah. There's a lot of cooling content on the Super Duty diesel, and it works very well.
Now, do you since you're working with cooling and stuff, does that also, do you work together with,
Keep going straight.
with the design team to develop the grill?
Yes. So I tell them how open they need to be. So
Okay.
open area, and then they go back and they do their thing with the designs. And one thing on the Super Duties is on the passenger side, we have 2 inlets to the airbox, and there's one hidden just to the inside of the headlight.
I see.
And so you'll see the nostrils on every single grill we have to get that fresh air in.
I see.
And that's a big driver to the towing performance. Straight
ahead.
Yeah.
No, that's important.
Yep.
Plus the difference with the active shutters.
We don't have shutters on
Oh,
Super
no
Duty.
shutters.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
so that's good. That's one less thing to worry about.
Yep. So the dual rear wheel diesels all get their own special grill.
Okay.
If you have a Lariat and up, it's
Sure.
a very unique grill. And then the XL and the XLT are open enough to cool them.
Okay,
So
perfect.
basically, the cooling systems, the dual rear wheel diesels with the heavy trailers are where we focus a lot of time on. 'Cause
Gotcha.
They're hauling heavy and they go a lot slower. So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, the pulling potential of this high output engine.
Yeah, it's really nice because, if you ever need to pass slow moving traffic or, you know what I mean, get around something, it's just the power's there for you, right? If you want it, so.
And I think that's what sometimes people forget just overall. I find that some viewers will be like, well, what do I care about how fast it accelerates? But it's like, that's important if you need to get yourself out of a sticky situation. You need to have that oomph to make it happen.
Yep. You're not drag racing it, but
yeah,
if it's there, it's there for you, right? When you need it, so.
Get out of your own way too, and everybody else's way. Now, when it comes into cooling, does that also involve cooling? You've done work with cooling to the transmission as well?
Yep. Transmission cooler. We got a single water to oil cooler under the bell housing.
Okay.
Very similar to the cooler we had in the 20 to 22 model years.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And was there any specific challenge that you felt that you had to face with this new high output engine and everything compared to the past? Was there something that...
No, we did major cooling upgrades in the 2020 model year, and most of those were sufficient enough. We did mix and match some hardware on some variants of the Super Duty that we already had. But like I said earlier, other than just plumbing that cooling to the turbo, it was just a matter of how much power can we put down and can we cool it? And the answer is yes.
Gotcha.
This high output engine is really about performance.
Sure.
Performance.
And it seems like a really smart decision to have those different engine options and power output options for your customers.
You might think, oh, it's only 475 horsepower to 500 and 1050 to 1200, but if you do, we did a lot of testing on both of them, and the high output is a clear winner every time.
It's crazy how we're just cruising 55 and it feels like nothing's behind us. It really is that good of a system here. Guys, let me know how you feel about that footage we brought to you. It was quite amazing, not only to be at the proving grounds, it was an honor to be there, a lot of history, but also to be able to put some trucks through their paces that we can't do when we're at locations like we are here at Walker Ford. But let me know what you think about the new Super Duty. Are you going that way, or are you going with the Silverado heavy duty or the Sierra heavy duty lineup? Let me know down in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raiti's Rides family. Of course, we need to give it up to not only Steven, but also Lori. Both working the cameras like champs. I have the best of the both worlds in the YouTube industry when it comes to videographers. So show them some love in the comment section. Thank you, Steven, for holding that camera so well. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.